Okay, I'm going to show you how we write blog posts with using WordPress and Visual Composer. So the first thing I do is create the template so that you can speed things up. So this first section up here is just the opening. So you won't be replicating that uh, and you won't be replicating this right here. But for the remaining pieces of it, so from here all the way down, including this line, this is going to be the template. And what we're going to do is replicate this over and over and over again so that search engines pick up on what the subject matter is. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up Basecamp and just show you. So this, for example, I'm going to add in a number 2, and then I'm going to do www.whatever.com, and then you would know exactly what is the step 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you finish them, you're going to just check them off right here, and then we know that they're done. For other people watching this outside of our company, you won't be using this, but if you need a tool to do project management or manage a lot of people, Basecamp is the way to go right here. So jumping back over to here, what you're going to see, I'm going to split screen this real quick and try to give you a better view. Okay, and then you got Visual Composer for WordPress. Hopefully that is not going to cooperate with us. So the good thing is this is an actual small piece, so there's really not much that you're actually copying over. So we'll just put the screen up a little bit more. And you're gonna, so let's break this down into pieces so that we know what we're talking about. This is a header. This is going to be the subheader. This is already because you're copying and pasting it. This is a line divide. This is simply a picture, obviously. And then we have a text box and then another line separator. So it's only like 5 pieces for each segment. So let's go over it step by step and show you how you recreate this and how easy it really is going to be. So you're back into WordPress on the back end of things. First and foremost, let's act like we're going to the dashboard. And because this is a blog post, we're going to be going to post right here. And we're going to be going to this actual first post that we're doing. Alright, so let's break this down. Now it's probably hard to imagine, at least at first when you're first seeing this. So this is the top piece, this is that custom heading, and this is really where I was just talking about. So remember the heading that I was talking about? Here it is. Here's the picture, and here's the text box. So it's really, there's not many pieces to this puzzle. So jump over here. Remember the heading. Here's the heading, the subheading, the picture, and the text box. So in order to recreate that, we're going to make it really simple. 2 things that you'll need to know about Visual Composer. First, if you make a mistake, you can use the trash can. The second one, which is this right here, is the edit button. And then the third feature is the clone, which is a copy. So all we're going to do is take this box, all of this right here, and we're going to literally clone the entire thing, and we're going to add it down here. So the first thing that you want to do is go to this big button because you're going to add this row. Just backing up a step, this is a row. This is another row, and this of course is another row. So we have to, in order to make this work, we need to build this row first, then fill it in, and then this one second. Sorry about that. So what we're going to do is add in these 2 rows. So we're going to go down right here, and we're going to just type in row, and we're going to click row. And now we've got this little piece down here. So what we're going to then do is clone, or copy, same difference. and there's your clone. And you're going to go over here and click clone. So now you've got the exact same heading and the exact same image. And the next thing you need to do is create two columns. So remember, you have rows right here, and this is a single column because there's only one piece. This is two columns because you have one right here going up and down and one right here going up and down. So you're going to have to create a split. So now you have two columns. Now, just to show you an example, you can then make three columns. So then you have three pieces. Or you can do 6 pieces, whatever you want. So after you create the row, you're just going to create your two columns. And then you're going to go right here and see this area where this crosses. You're just going to take it, left click on it, and drag it straight down to your box. And there you go. And then you're going to come over here and you're going to take your image and you're going to drag it down. And now you have your image. The next piece, I'm going to go ahead and just update this real quick. I see a little issue, so I'm going to update it and put this on hold for 1 second. Okay, had a little issue there. So now we have our first row, and we have our heading and image. Now we need to bring in a second row for this text box. So we're going to go ahead and hit add a row. You can always just jump right here or go to row, doesn't really matter. This is a single column because we're right here. So we're going to go ahead and clone it, and then we're going to take it and drag it right to here. And then we have one more piece. We have this line separator. So we're going to add in one more row, and we're going to clone this piece. And then we're going to take that and put it right here. So now we literally have the exact same thing. So remember, over here on your actual website, right now we have our heading, our picture, our text box. Here's our line separator, and then we have nothing. So we're going to go ahead and update this real quick. And when you're updating on WordPress backend, just give it a second. So wait for this thing to completely finish up. It might take a second. The bigger the blog post, the longer that gets because of more code. Then we're going to go ahead and refresh over here, and we can actually see our excuse me, our live updates. So we have now created a replica of this right here, and there it is. So now you're going to come in here and just change it. So going back to Basecamp, you're going to see number 2 is to go to www.whatever.com. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So the first thing we're going to do is update the headings, and then we're going to put in the information right there. So you go down to your second piece, which is right here. And this heading has a heading and a subheading. So this is the main heading, and this is the subheading. So watch this real quick. You're going to go in here and just edit. And we're going to change this to house plans number 2, whatever.com. Going to change the name to, and this is not a bold. And then we're going to kill this link real quick and then put whatever.com. And then all you do is highlight this and click the little link right here and hit the link options. And we're going to put the URL right here. The link text is automatic. And then we're going to hit open in a new tab. We don't want to open within the screen because then people won't stay on our website. You add your link, how many square feet. Remember, only the front part is the bold. Unbold that, and wherever it is, I'm just going to name something. Florida, which is a state in the United States. Could be anywhere in the world. Just name the location. You can put the city and then the country. And then we're going to unbold it because we only want the headings bolded. And then you're going to save that. And then this is where you're going to write about it. So you write whatever you want. Blah, 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 blah. You don't have to write too much. Let's call it 3 lines at most. One of the things you should know about this, I just wanted to show you, if you hit return, you're going to get a double space. Hold down shift, hit return. Remember, if you hit return, you're going to get a double space. Hit shift return, and then you get your single lines. Okay? You're going to save that, and your line separator, you do nothing with it. So then when you're done with section 2, you're going to go ahead and update it. Make sure we have everything correct. I'm not really sure where it is anymore. There it is. And here's my second section, I do believe. Gonna go ahead and refresh the screen. And there it is. So it's done. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna add section 1, then number 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And for now, we're gonna do the first 10 and see what they look like. So that's how you do it. And sorry it took 11 minutes to do it, but try to do it as fast as possible. Let me know if you have any questions.